Everybody again.
Hi.
Yeah, we are here with our Funko Pop collection, which is a lot bigger than I thought it was. Yeah. I'm going to do these real quick. And if you saw our January update, our haul video, you already saw these. These are...
They're called Pocket Pops.
Yeah, made by Funko Pop. They're just little versions of their Funko. Yeah. So this one has Ghostface, Chucky, and Billy from Saw and Child's Play, respectively. And then the other one I got is Jason, Freddy, and Sam.
Sam is so cute.
Yeah, the Sam one is kind of neat. Paid $5 a piece for these at GameStop clearance. They come in little lunchbox things. I wouldn't have bought them unless they were, cheap, because I don't really want to collect the pocket ones. But those were pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool. They come in tin cans.
Yeah, and going to do the, I guess, based on a comic book movies first, or comic books, whatever you want to call them. I don't care. We got the one we got from Guardians of the Galaxy is Groot.
He's in a pot,
Yeah,
and he dances.
Dancing Groot in a pot.
Actually, this one's more like a bobblehead.
Yeah, his head bobbles. There is a Christmas version of this, and then there's a regular version of Groot himself. But this is the only one we wanted. Groot was the best character in the movie, and he was...
I am Groot.
And she thought he was cute in the pot.
Yeah.
Next we have...
The dancing Groot at the end. Aww.
This one is from the DC Superheroes line. This one is Harley Quinn with her mallet and roller skates. I never noticed that, but she's on roller skates in this one. That one's number 66. And this one is from Arkham Asylum. This is Harley Quinn Nurse. So.
I like Harley Quinn. She's a little bit psycho.
She's a lot bit psycho. So.
I'm actually interested to see her character in Legends of Tomorrow. The first episode just came out this last week.
She's not in that movie.
Isn't she?
No. She's not in Legends of Tomorrow at all. Those characters are from Arrow or Flash.
Didn't they have Harley Quinn?
No, that's in the Suicide Squad movie you saw.
Oh, okay. Wrong
That
movie.
commercial was on that TV show. Anyway, next we have Captain America Winter Soldier ones. We have the Cap himself. Actually, this one's quite heavy. His head is fat. And, of course, we had to get Black Widow. So,
That's where her hair was, super straight.
yeah. It's funny, this Winter Soldier, and the Winter Soldier is the one, there's only 4 that came out for this movie. There's one with goggles and one without goggles. I didn't really care for the Winter Soldier guy line in that movie. It was more about the fall of S.H.I.E.L.D., and that was a much more interesting movie.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we got Avengers, Age of Ultron. Of course, we got the Cap.
The Captain.
Again. And, of course, Black Widow again. And then...
You can tell our preferences.
The GameStop exclusive. This one is pretty cool. This is actually Black Widow holding Captain American's shield. If you can see it in there. It's funny, I put this on order and they held it at a store for me while I went to a different one. And they had it there. They told me they didn't, but they did. So, picked that one up too. I think it's pretty cool. So next, do you want to do a set of yours, or should I keep doing these?
Let's do those.
Okay.
And then start working on this fool.
You know, I just realized that I'm only missing 2 from these for the pocket ones. Got Sam from Trick or Treat. Trick or Treat. This one is... I love this movie. And Sam is an awesome character.
It's like a new horror movie without actually being scary.
Until he killed somebody with a popsicle. And anyway,
He's scary.
Got Chucky from Child's Play 2, which is actually my favorite Child's Play movie. So, actually, the only reason we got this is because it was buy one, get one free. So, we got Chucky. I'm going to hold off on that one because that was my favorite. Got Leatherface. So, this one's number 11 from the horror line, I guess.
Number 2.
Yeah, number 2, which is Freddy.
Freddy. I love Freddy. He's so awesome.
His face looks like pizza in this one. And the original, classic, Michael Myers from Halloween.
Number 3.
Yep, this is number 3. And if you haven't guessed, number 1 is my personal favorite slasher and horror movie icon, Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th.
Still scares the crap out of me.
I love Jason. All right. Now, the one that I decided to wait on, this one is actually classified as a horror movie, which to me it's not. To me, this is the ultimate romance movie. Or not romantic, but romantical.
He came back from the dead for her.
Yeah, he came back from the dead for revenge for her. This is The Crow. I absolutely love this movie. This is my favorite, one of my favorite movies, top 2 favorite movies of all times. I have the comic book, I have the Funko Pop, I have mini action figures of The Crow. So when I saw this one at Seattle Comic Con, they were doing a 5 for $50. This is the first one I picked up. I wanted to get, the other one I wanted to get was the Punisher, but they wanted $100 for him alone. But I had to get Eric Draven. So The Crow. One of my favorite movies of all time. But he's under horror movies. I don't know why.
Actually, that was more like miscellaneous, but okay.
Anyway.
Okay, the rest of these have certain sets, certain collections, and so we're just gonna move our way through them.
I don't know why they're all on her side, so it's going to be her moving through these. I just get to sit here.
Because it's awesome. Okay, first off, we're gonna do the Arrow collection. This is our newest one. We have Miss Felicity Smoke.
Yeah. And actually, there's only a couple that we're missing from this collection. Actually, we're missing half this collection, I believe. Nope, we're not.
I think Deathstroke Masked.
We're missing Deathstroke Masked, the Arrow Unmasked, and Deathstroke with a mask. So we're missing...
No, we have Deathstroke Unmasked.
We have Deathstroke Unmasked, but we don't have Deathstroke Masked.
Yeah. Anyway.
Moving on. Felicity Smoke. And it took forever for her character to come out. This is actually number 320. And the rest of these are like
209.
Yeah, 209.
211, 206, and 207.
Yeah, I don't know why it took so long for...
So she's like 120 later.
Felicity's character to come out, because she is, probably the second most important character in the whole show.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on.
We have the Canary, or Black Canary.
Nah, Canary.
No, this one is the Black Canary.
Okay, then, because there is a difference if you watch the show.
Canary, Black Canary, White Canary.
All right. Because
So
Canary...
this one is Laurel.
Yeah. Canary is Sarah, Black Canary is Laurel, and the White Canary is Sarah. But she doesn't wear a mask because she's been living in the shadows too long. What? I watched Legends of Tomorrow too. Moving on.
Then we have Deathstroke Unmasked. This is a Hot Topic exclusive.
Yeah. For a bad guy, for a villain at the end, pretty kick-ass. I'm actually... He was probably my favorite villain. Merlin wasn't so big. I wasn't a big fan of Raj Al Ghul either. Damien Dark is actually pretty kick-ass because Neil McDonald...
I think it's McDonald.
Yeah. Is awesome. He just loves that role. Anyway, moving on.
No, and just a weird thing, the guy who plays Slade Wilson, you can find him now on the Chronicles of Shannara on MTV. He plays Al-Anon.
I don't know. I haven't watched that one. We probably won't.
Okay. And then we have Oliver Queen Unmasked.
Yeah. This one is funny. It's just called Oliver Queen.
Which is funny because he's still in the Arrow gear.
Right. Because there is an actual Arrow unmasked. An actual Arrow.
He's got his hood up.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this one is just the Arrow. He's got the mask. He's got the kind of painted on beard.
Yeah. So yeah, there's one that has the hood, but no mask. So anyway.
Okay. So.
Ooh, time for a drink. Sweet.
Next one up, we have The Flash. So if you watch The Arrow and The Flash, usually about episode 8 they have crossover episodes, so that's why they're kind of together.
And then episode 18 also.
Oh yeah, right there at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have The Flash.
Yeah. And the only one we're actually missing from this set is...
We don't have Barry Unmasked.
Yeah, The Flash Unmasked. So.
Wait, we don't... Oh, we do have Captain Cold Unmasked. Okay. Then we got the Reverse Flash.
Which is the worst name for a villain ever. It's just the opposite of... What I guess... I think Superman had opposite Superman.
It really is terrible naming.
Anyway.
Then we have Captain Cold. He's actually one of my favorite villains.
Who is now a hero on Legends of Tomorrow.
Okay. And then we have Captain Cold Unmasked. So I guess we could just call this one Leonard Snart.
Leonard Snart.
I keep wanting to call him Edward.
Yeah. So, yeah, Captain Cold. And if you watch the show, Cisco always keeps trying to name people Captain. Captain something.
Yeah. A lot of captains.
Hey, what do we got now? Oh, great. Frozen.
I do have Frozen.
This is the original set of 5. Not the new ones that they've come out with.
We have Olaf.
I have to admit, Olaf is kind of fun.
Sven. The best part of the whole movie.
Yeah. So, everybody thought the movie was going to be about Anna and Elsa. It's more about these two guys right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the movie's about.
And then we do have Anna. Anna.
Whatever. Voiced by Kristen Bell,
Then we have Elsa.
I think.
She started out as a villain, and then they said, no, we kind of like her. So then she was suddenly unvillaining.
Isn't the sequel she gets a head cold and starts sneezing Olafs everywhere?
Yeah, and there actually is a little one that has, like, mini Olafs.
Okay. Next.
I don't have that one. And then we have Kristoff.
Yeah. They could have killed this guy off and nobody would have shed a damn tear. Kristoff was the worst character in that movie.
No, he wasn't the worst character, but he was not memorable.
Since our nieces made us watch that movie multiple times.
Oh, yes. Over and over.
5-year-old niece. Okay, moving on.
Okay. Let's do these two first.
Yay. You hold one, I'll hold the other.
Haha. Hot Irish Catholic boys.
I'm not holding one then.
We have Connor McManus and Murphy McManus. They are from the Boondock Saints.
Yep. We lucked into finding these at FYE.
They actually had their tattoos on their hands.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you can't really tell on this one, but he does on that
See?
one. Yes, he does. So this Murphy man is you. When did that stop? All right, take 2 on the Funko Pops. All right, Murphy McManus. Yeah, it might be more famously known as. I can't remember his name from The Walking Dead. His real name is Normus Reedus.
Daryl Dixon.
Daryl Dixon. Yeah, he's Daryl Dixon on The Walking Dead. And I don't know what this guy's been in lately, so.
Not lately.
Okay.
Sean Patrick Flannery.
That's his real name.
Okay, so now we have Harry Potter.
The biggest Funko Pop we own. This is a 6-inch one. This is
Hagrid.
Rubius Hagrid. And he's got his pink umbrella. Can you see it? There it is. Yeah, this was cool. I actually bought these all for her at one time. I found Harry and Dumbledore and I believe Snape at a GameStop again. And then they were like, well, if you wanted them all, we have them all in the back. So I ended up picking up the rest of them, which is what she's going to show us now.
Mm-hmm.
Since I spoiled that one.
Okay, we have Ron.
Ron. The redhead. Or as I like to call him, the user. Actually, if you look really close at his wand, it's got tape on it.
Spello tape.
Dumbledore.
Albus Dumbledore.
Which I think is based on the earlier Dumbledore. From
Yeah.
1 or 2. Yeah. He looks less like a hippie and more like a grand wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's how he's supposed to be.
He's supposed to be a cross between the two.
Mr. No-Nose.
Voldemort.
He who must not be named.
Voldemort. I'm not scared.
Cat scratching at the door. Bentley.
Harry Potter. Well, of course, you can't get the collection of Harry Potter without getting Harry Potter. Ooh. And if you do look right there on his forehead, you can kind of see it looks like hair, but it's actually a scar. I'm drowning in Funko over
You're
here.
going to have to put those somewhere else. Okay, then we got Hermione Granger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is definitely based off the earlier movies because her hair is all wild, kind of like wild in this movie.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm drowning in Funkos over here.
Okay, and then the last one, Mr. Alan Rickman, just recently passed away.
Yeah. As Snape. Probably the actual true hero of this movie series. Yeah, if you don't know, Alan Rickman, who passed away recently of cancer, played Snape for all 7 movies, but he was also known as doing many great roles. He was the bad guy in Die Hard, and there's just too many more to name.
I liked him in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Yeah, he was probably the best part of that whole movie.
Oh yeah, that was great.
All right, before our freaking camera decides to turn off on us again.
Okay, we have Jax Teller.
Yeah, we
Sons
have
of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy. This is, there's only 4 of these. We got them all. So there's Jax with his knife.
We got Clay Morrow.
Today. I don't think he's holding anything. Nope, just Clay with his hands. And his glasses are crooked. Jax must have punched him in the face.
And we got Gemma.
Yeah. The evil queen.
Yeah. And then we got Opie.
Yeah. Probably the person who looked most acted and seemed like a biker in that entire show. Opie. And they killed him off in like season 5. Spoiler.
I'm gonna do these first.
Okay.
Okay, one of my favorite new shows, we have Outlander. There's Claire. Longer arms, you can hold it closer to you. We got Mr. Jamie Fraser.
I don't know anything about this show. Only thing I know, well, actually, I take that back. There's only one thing I know about this show.
Dougal McKenzie.
Okay.
He's the clan chieftain. No, clan... Army chieftain, that's what it is.
I feel like that Edgar Allan Poe story about the guy being buried in the wall.
You're kind of disappearing. Then we got Blackjack Randall.
Okay, so the only thing I know about this show is this dude is a rapist pirate.
He's a captain of the Dragoons.
He's also a rapist of men.
Yeah. You're doing that on purpose now.
Kind of.
Okay, and then we have Frank Randall.
The poor character who in this entire show gets really... I don't want to say screwed because he does not actually meet the pirate guy. But it's his wife who goes back in time and hooks up with somebody else and comes back to the future pregnant with somebody else's kid.
Yeah. Last we heard of him, he was off in the future somewhere. Alright, make a hole.
Come on, this is the last set. We got to do it before the camera turns off.
Okay, we got Supernatural. There's Sam.
With the knife.
And we got Dean.
Also with a knife. With the same demon killing knife. Duh.
I have chosen not to get them with the suits because they look exactly the same. You can't tell the difference between the two.
Yeah, Hot Topic has versions of these in suits, and they look exactly the same.
Yeah, no point.
Mm-hmm.
We got Bobby Singer.
Who's the newest character to be released. Actually, I take that back. There's one other one. Steve, or Castiel as Steve. But Bobby, too bad it took so long to get his out, because Bobby is like one of the most important characters in the show.
Love Bobby. Egypts.
Other one first.
Okay, then we have Castiel. He's got wings.
Yep, Castiel with wings. I think it's the only way Castiel comes, right?
I think he doesn't come with wings.
No, just with wings.
Oh.
If you guys don't know, Castiel's an angel, sort of.
Yeah.
We better hurry, the battery's dying.
Alright, we got Castiel.
I don't know what this one is.
Demon blood?
He's got blood and black crap coming off his head, so.
Yep. And then we have Crowley.
Which there is a version of Crowley with red eyes. And Crowley's the king of hell.
Mm-hmm. And then we have Charlie.
Yeah, the one that everybody was really super pissed off that they killed this character off, because it's Felicia Day.
Mm-hmm.
So, who knows, but it's Supernatural, they may bring her back. And that is the last of our Funko Pops. I am drowning in Funkos now.
Okay, well, we're going to say bye before our camera dies again.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.